Good morning, everyone. All right, it is Friday. Let me just adjust my computer here a little bit. I hope you all had a wonderful week. There we go. Good morning, Michelle. We got Michelle on with us. All right, so let's actually get going and moving pretty quick here. Make sure I'm level and even here. There we go. All right, beautiful. Here we go. All right. So again, 20 minutes here, guys. We'll see how my dog does. He's been really clingy already this morning. So hopefully he doesn't want to sit in my face the whole time. All right, let's get going. Let's get moving. As always, let's start in a standing position. Let me get my timer going here. All right. And we are actually going to sit on our couch for a little bit of this too. So do where that is available for you. We can keep it here. All right. Starting with our feet fist distance apart. I call it fist distance because I can stick my fist between my feet. Okay. So give me a nice deep breath in. Inhale up. Beautiful. And just bring it down. Hands to the side. Give me a nice deep breath. We want to focus on our breathing here. Deep breath in, up. Exhale as we come down. Big breaths. And I really want you to think about emptying the chest as we exhale. So inhale. Fill the chest. Fill the chest. Exhale, push everything out of the chest, everything out of the belly. You got it. Again, deep breath in. All the way up. Take it the other direction. As we come down, let's add the forward fold. Now, deep breath in. Exhale, press everything out. Forward fold, slight bend in the knees. Round it up one vertebrae at a time. Let's do that again. Deep breath in. Exhale into that forward fold as we come up. Nice. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale as we come down. We're going to stay down here though. Put a slight bend in the knees and just let everything hang. Let everything hang. If those hands aren't quite on the floor, that's okay. But what I want you to do is we want to rock to one side and then to the other. Nice and slow. If your hands are on the mat, go ahead and just let your fingers glide along your mat. If they're up a little higher, that's fine. That's fine if you're up here. Go to your ability here, right? Your flexibility. Nice. Bring it back to center here. Round it up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders down to top. All right, give me a nice deep breath in. Inhale up. This time, just drop one hand to the side. We know I love this side bend. We're going to hold it here. We're going to look towards the ceiling and really open that shoulder, open that chest. Deep breath in. Let's take it the other directions. We lift up and over, looking up towards the ceiling. Getting a nice stretch up to the side. Pull that shoulder back and look away. Again, deep breath in. Up and over. As we exhale, looking up. You got it. You got it. One more time. Let's bring it up and over. As we lift. Wonderful. Bringing it back to center. Let's take our feet out. Wider than our shoulders. Now toes forward. Arms out. We're going to hinge at those hips. So we're in an airplane. We're only going to go parallel with the ground and then come back up. You got it. Let's do that again. Hinge back. Try to keep your back nice and flat. Push your hips to the back. Come back up. You got it. One more. Take it down. Hips back. Nice flat back. Bring it back up. Beautiful. Turning our toes to the corner. We're going to bend our knees as we sit into it. We're going to draw our belly button in, arch the back, touch your chin as we come all the way up. Again, let's take it down. Hands glide down the legs, round the back, tuck the chin as we come up. Give me two more of those. Take it down. Arch the back, tuck the chin. One more time. Let's take it down. Arch the back, tuck the chin. As we come all the way up. All right, we're going to take it down this time. Okay, so bend those knees and we're going to take our hands all the way down. Turn your toes forward and we're going to put one hand in the middle and give me just a gentle rotation right here. Gentle rotation. Holding it there, those knees are bent. Beautiful. Bring it back to center now. Switch. Just draw one elbow up to the ceiling as we look up and we rotate. As we rotate, those knees are still bent. Our hands supporting us on the ground. Back to center. One more time as we lift and rotate each direction. Lift and hold it there. Feel good. Let's see if we get a little more rotation in. Back to center last time. Up and over. Up and over as we lift. Beautiful. Bring it back down. Wonderful. Let's round it up. One vertebrae at a time. Bringing those feet together here. We're going to take one foot, cross it over the other. Give me a nice deep breath. Then we're going to take it into a forward fold here. Forward fold, okay? We're not going to go all the way down. I'm placing my hands on my shin, okay? Because I'm thinking more stretching the glute. So the back leg, that glute is what I want a little stretch in, okay? So I don't want you to hang low. Support yourself on that leg and holding it there. Beautiful. Let's bring that all the way up and switch sides. Other leg goes behind you. All right. Deep breath in. Let's bring it down onto that leg. Push your hips back. Little bend in those knees. A little bend in those knees, okay? This isn't necessarily the hamstrings like a forward fold. Again, it's after the glute. So you should feel a stretch in your booty. Holding it there. Nice. Let's bring that all the way up. Let's do that one more time each direction. So I'm bringing the other leg in the front. Deep breath in. Come down. Hands are on that leg as we push the hips back. Push those hips back. Feels so good. Round that up. Round that up. Last time here. Bring that leg to the back. Deep breath in. Bring it down. Hand on the leg. Press those hips back. We feel so good. Nice. Beautiful. Let's bring that all the way up. All the way up. Wonderful. Let's hold it here. Arms come out. Bring them behind you here as we interlock those fingers and open the chest. Lift your chest to the ceiling. Once we're here, we're going to start lifting those arms up. Lift those arms up. Keep those feet about this distance apart again. And we're going to bend our knees and lean over. We're driving those arms up to the ceiling. See if we get them up over the head. Bend the knees and just let everything hang here for a minute. All four corners of the feet are on the ground. Really lifting those arms, opening the chest. Wonderful. Give me a nice deep breath. Come all the way up. Wonderful. All right, we're going to go to a seated position. So couch, chair, whatever you have here. All right, let's bring our feet so they're in line with our hips here. I'm going to take one hand, I'm going to bring it to the opposite shin and drive it down my shin. Once I'm here, the other elbow, I'm going to drive up to the ceiling, and I'm going to use my leg as kind of a lever, push into my leg as I try to rotate a little further. We did this standing, but this is a little deeper now. Okay, if you're feeling good here, you can lift that arm up a little more. Okay, push into that leg, push into the leg that's on the ground. Beautiful. Bend that arm. Draw it down. Let's switch sides. Other arm comes down the front of the shin. Other elbow rotates as we look at the ceiling. Elbows at the ceiling, pushing into that leg and bring that arm up a little more. If we're feeling good there. Really getting that upper back as well as that lower back. Good. Bring it down. All the way down. Take those feet out a little wider. I want you to pretend you're going to dive into the floor. Okay, so we're going to take it down. Dive into the floor. Extend those arms as we come all the way up. Bend the elbows and open that chest. Lift your chest to the ceiling. Good. Let's do that again. Dive into the floor. Extend those arms as far as we can. Open that chest. Open the chest. Lift the chin. Let's do that again. Dive into the floor. Dive into the floor. Lift to the ceiling. And open that chest. Nice and high. Drawing those elbows down one more time. Dive into the floor. Lift as we lift, 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 lift. Bend the elbows, really open our chest. Wonderful. Let's bring that forward. Let's go back to those twists one more time here. So I'm going to bring my feet in a little closer. Opposite hand. I'm going to see if I can go to the outside of my leg versus my shin. I have a little more mobility here, so I'm going to go to the outside of my leg. Other elbow looks. We rotate. We're looking at the ceiling. Look at the ceiling. If you feel good, open up the chest a little more now. Open up the chest. Does that feel so good? Nice flat back. Bend the elbow. Let's come down. Bring it all the way up. Let's switch sides. Other hand. I'm going to come across. Draw that elbow up. Look to the ceiling. Open the chest. Hold it there. Pushing into that leg. Using that leg as a little bit of a lever, right? To push and pull against. We got it. Bringing it back to center here. Back to center. Come all the way up. Let's take one leg. You're going to bring it out in front of you. Bring your toe to the ceiling. Toe to the ceiling. Still sitting here at the end. We're going to take that toe. We're going to turn it out. Okay? So I've turned it from my hip here. We're going to take our head and shoulders, hinge from the hips, and lean forward. Lean forward. Place your hand on that opposite knee. My toe's still turned out. I'm leaning forward. We're going to take that toe and bring it back up and then out to the corner again. Back up, out to the corner. Just beginning to stretch those hamstrings. Actually, this is working your hip as well. Up. Take it out to the side and up. One more. Wonderful. Let's come all the way up and switch. Other toe up. Sit tall. Hinge forward. Hinge forward. Turn your toe out and back. Are you noticing a different range of motion in each foot? I definitely am. Good. And four. This is very therapeutic. This is great for your deadlifts. This is great for your squats. We just don't ever stretch this muscle, do we? No. Give me one more. Beautiful. Bring it all the way up. Okay, we're still sitting here. Let's stay seated. We're going to bring one leg up. We're going to cross it. For my desk people, this is ideal for you. Okay, my leg is crossed. I'm sitting up nice and tall. All right, I'm going to try to have 90 degrees at my knee, 90 degrees at my ankle. If this is feeling like too much, you can bring it in. That'll bring you forward a little bit, but do the best we can here. Getting that leg up, sitting nice and tall, nice and tall. Keeping that back flat, lean forward a little bit. Do you feel that deep stretch right there in that glute? So this is just like when we're laying on the ground and grabbing between our legs and pulling in. We have you seated this time. So perfect for my office people that sit a lot during the day. Do this a couple times a day. Those glutes get really tight sitting there all day. Bring it up. Let's switch. Other leg. Sit tall, lean forward. Feeling a different immobility there? For sure. I can definitely tell the side when I had my foot out, we're doing that little foot thing. That was definitely more mobile than the other. And it's the same thing here because same thing with those hips. And that feels so good. It's like a good pain. It's a good pain. Let's bring that all the way up and switch. Lean it forward. It feels really good. Hang in there. Getting that deep stretch in that hip. Nice. This is definitely my tighter side than the other one. I can feel that. Let's bring that up. Last time on the other foot. Lean it forward. There we go. So notice how everything we've done so far today, you've been able to stand or sit. You don't have to necessarily be on the ground. So know that if you're not able to get on the ground for whatever reason, it could be a mobility reason. It could be because simply you don't want to get on the floor, depending where you're at a hotel, right? You can still stretch without getting on the floor here. All right, let's bring that all the way up. Wonderful. All right, let's go ahead and stand it up. Back to our mat. We're going to take our feet nice and wide again, nice and wide. We're going to take it into that deep squat. Now, we're basically ready for it. So here's your options. Option one, sit into it, draw your elbows in and push your knees back and rock it side to side. Okay, right there. If you want to go a little lower, okay, go a little lower. Bring those feet in. I want you to sit just a little lower. Our goal here is to keep our heels down and all four corners of the feet on the ground. Really lift that upper body. Getting nice and low like this is really good for people who want to squat. Okay, we do need mobility in our ankle to squat correctly. Yes. Keep holding it there in 3, 2, 1. Hands are on the ground. Push up. Okay, keep those feet nice and wide and stay in your forward fold. We're going to take one hand, put it between the legs, and we're going to go ahead and rotate higher and deeper into a spinal twist again. We've had a lot of spinal twists happening today, which is good. We want to practice twisting. Bring it back to center. Let's switch. Rotate and lift. Holding it there. Beautiful. Bring it back to center. We're going to walk our hands over to one foot and sit into a lunge. So we're in a nice low lunge here. Knee and ankle are in alignment. We're pushing our hip down. Beautiful. We're going to take this front leg. Let me see if I can move so you can see it. And I'm just going to walk it towards the edge of my mat more. So I moved it out. Okay, moved it out. And I'm going to sink a little deeper into this. Okay. Heel is on the ground. Ball of my foot's on the ground. Now I'm going to take this knee and I'm going to push it forward just a little bit. I pushed onto that back toe a bit, but I'm pushing my back heel to the back. So I have a push and pull happening between my lower body here. Okay, we're staying in that lunge. Stay in that lunge. Nice. Let's walk it over to the other side. We're going to straighten both legs as we walk it over to the other side. Drop that knee. Drop the hip. Good. Holding there. I'm going to take this foot and walk it out. Walk it to the outside of the mat. Holding it there, pushing a little more. I'm going to take this front knee, push it forward. Front toe came forward a bit, but I'm pushing my back heel back. So we have that push and pull. Keep holding it there. Nice. Bringing it back to center. Back to center. We're nice and wide. Let everything just hang here for a minute. Going as low as we can. Just let everything hang. Let the head hang. Nice. Bring it all the way up. We are going to go to a seated position now. Okay, we're going to do my favorite stretch, that spinal twist. I love it because I feel like it releases that lower back. So let's go ahead and roll it all the way down. So this is where you're done. If you're in a hotel room, you don't want to be on the floor anymore, you move to the bed. Okay, hold it here. Draw circles on the ceiling with that knee. Circles on the ceiling with the knee. Hold it here. Draw that knee across your body. We're looking away from that knee. Sitting deep into that spinal twist. Oh, as you know, my favorite stretch. I love this one for so many reasons. Holding it there. Feeling so good. Nice. Bring it back to center. Straighten the leg. Draw the other knee in. Draw circles on the ceiling. Nice. Back to center here. Draw that knee away from the body. Looking away from that knee. Getting deep in there. Oh, feeling so good again. Almost there, guys. Time flies when we're having fun. 20 minutes is no big deal. Bring that knee all the way up. Draw both knees in. Let's round it up to a seated position. All right, bottom of the feet together. Sitting nice and tall, bottom of the feet together, sit nice and tall. Let's lean up forward now. I'm hinging at my hips, right? I'm not rounding my back. I'm sitting tall, chest out, and leaning it forward, pushing those knees open. And rocking side to side. Just kind of finding that sweet spot. And it's interesting, when we rock side to side, we're stretching different muscles when we rock side to side. And it's a very dynamic way to stretch. I don't think it's a bad way, especially when we're warming up. When we're warm and we're ready to hold a stretch, we want to do that at the end of our workout. So that dynamic stretching at the beginning and then that static stretching at the end. Okay. So whenever you're getting ready to work out on your own, just remember that. Keep the body warm, get the muscles warm. And then at the end, stretch them really good. You guys are awesome. All right, let's bring that all the way up. All right, let's sit in a seated position, whatever comfortable for you. We're going to sit nice and tall. Give me a nice deep breath in. Inhale up, exhale. As we come down, again, deep breath in. Exhale as we come down. 2 more, inhale. Nice and tall, come down. Last time, deep breath in. As we come down. And namaste, which means the light me honors the light you. Great job today, you guys. I love that today that we don't have to be on the floor that much. Great options for when you can't be on the floor or don't want to be on the floor. So fantastic job. We did it. I hope that makes you feel good today. You're going to have the rest of your day feeling good and limber and wonderful. And as always, guys, if you have questions, comments, concerns, you know where to find me. Have a beautiful weekend. And for those that I will see on Monday, I'll see you guys on Monday. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Bye.